Hello, Professor. My name is Yulianny Montoya from Section 2T. I am training a set of advanced communicative competencies in Business English 2 using business cases. My daily routine focuses on mastering 6 competencies. Today, I'll be putting in practice the 4th competency, to sharpen sound business judgment. I've been doing that by using the Pepsico case Part 1, learning about the fundamental of its strategic management. In order to dig more into the topic, it's necessary to know some business terms. The first term that we have is backward integration. Backward integration occurs when a company obtains complete control over its supply chain, either through purchasing suppliers or starting its own subsidiary. This move allows businesses to improve supply chain efficiency and reduce costs. Backward integration comes with many challenges and risks, such as successfully merging 2 or more companies, understanding a new business, and maintaining adequate amounts of capital. The second term is strategic planning, which is the art of creating specific business strategies, implementing them, and evaluating the result of executing the plan in regard to a company's overall long-term goals or desires. A great example given by the Pepsico case on the terms previously mentioned is the creation of the Agriculture Development Center of Peru and the focus on breeding new varieties of potatoes for Pepsico's free-to-light chip brands. This not only helps Pepsico to get a better control over its supply chain, but also a wonderful strategic planning for its chip brand, which contributed over 60% of sales in South America. On the other side, there's the critical input. Critical input are any resources used to create goods and services. For example, the new varieties of potatoes are a critical input for Pepsico chip brand. Then we have future growth, defined as the growth of an industry, organization, or idea in its development and size, wealth, or importance. This term can be noticed when a business has a portfolio and units grow, like Pepsico, which is known for being one of the most recognizable companies worldwide, owning a portfolio that includes 23 billion brands and having more than 209,000 employees. Lastly, we have a merger, an agreement that combines 2 or more separate organizations to create one new company. An example provided by the case is the merger between Pepsico, a company with Frito-Lay, to form the food and beverage industry Pepsico. Now, after knowing all of this, I'm going to give my point of view of the following questions. Why would Pepsico help farmers? Because they would help Pepsico to improve the quality of the raw materials by having a better control over its supply chain, and also could benefit farmers by creating new income opportunities through the development of new crops. This alone helps improve yields in rich crops and protect natural surroundings, as well as delivering wholesome and enjoyable products to consumers. Is this critical input long-term? Of course. Breeding new varieties of potatoes is a long-term process as it takes time and money to research all there is to know about them, because it's important to take into account different factors such as what ground are best suited for them, temperature, latitude, weather, etc. Is this a competitive industry? Yes. Pepsico is part of the food and beverage industry, therefore encounters competitions in both industries. One of its main competitors being Coca-Cola Company, that despite of having a less diversified portfolio, is leader in the beverage industry. It owns more than 500 beverage brands, which makes it a great competitor for Pepsi. Why is breeding new varieties a good idea? Because such process allows to improve the company's product portfolio, and not to mention that the knowledge and experience gained can be shared in this case with other Pepsico's businesses around the world, especially those in tropical and subtropical zones similar to Peru. How did Pepsico come about? Pepsico formed out of the merger between Pepsi-Cola and Frito-Lay in 1965. The result company transformed Pepsico from a soft drink organization and set it on a path to becoming one of the world's leading food and beverage company. Lastly, we have the balancing short-term revenues versus long-term goals. This can be done by using the break-even point, which is the point where the company total cost equals its revenue, meaning no loss or gain. This can be done by dividing the total fixed cost of production by the price per unit, less the variable cost to produce the product. Thank you.